Yes, 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 yes. It's Sunday morning. You may say, why on Sunday morning? You are streaming, right? You never stream on Sunday morning. The answer is I don't know. Because I can. There is no specific reason, it's just that, I don't know. I want to continue with the help system. I want to continue with the help system, boys. That's why. Let's see. Is everything ready? Is everything ready? Ha! Yes, it is! Hello! I see there is someone even at this time in the morning. Hello! So yesterday we worked a bit on the help system. The help system is kind of a simple functionality, but I wanted to have it based on XML on files so that we can change it without changing the client too much, right? So that I can give those files to someone else and that someone else can actually edit the files and send it back to me, and you know, having everything working as expected. So so yesterday I can show you what we did. We are working on a separate project. We are not working in our main project because it's faster to just prototype outside and then we are going to integrate it. And so basically we have in this project 3 files, right? Tab 1, tab 2, and tab 3, and they are containing an XML like this. With branches and content type text, content type picture, right? And at the moment this results in a nice tree structure. The only problem is that it's not scrolling yet. But apart from the fact that it's not scrolling, I can put in pictures and okay, so I was thinking about the carriage return that we cannot do yet because unfortunately the XML parser in Unreal is just tokenizing everything and is removing the way tokenized stuff is basically tokenizing also the text, right? And but if it's only for the carriage return, I was thinking that we can put maybe a special character, I don't know, /r/n or something like that, you know, and we could parse it, and we could you know, change the string after the parsing, and I think in that case it will work. So maybe I will do that, right? So I will allow that capability, but before doing that I would like this, you know, this, at least this to be inside a scroll box and actually work as expected, because at the moment, as you can see, is not working as expected. Even if I think we have a scroll box. Yeah, actually we have a scroll box. We have a scroll box v content, so I think probably the issue is that this scroll box is not Do you think it's the V-box that is messing up with the scroll box? We can do this and see what happens. We can simulate it here. Yeah, you see that the scroll box is actually not kicking in. It's not kicking in. Probably... So you cannot scroll box a V-box? Hey, that's a problem though, huh? Because we need to scroll. No, I don't think you cannot. Let me see. Unreal scroll box, vertical box. Wrapping widget with vertical box inside scroll box doesn't work. Ay. Let me see. Placing other widget inside a vertical box that is inside the scroll box doesn't seem to work. Placing the widget directly inside the scroll box works. But I want to be able to collect group of widget during gameplay, blah blah blah. I've got 3 vertical boxes in the scroll box holding 4 widgets. So this guy did it. So it must be working then. It must be working, which is a good news. So the question is, what was the problem? Replace the vertical box with grid panel of 1 column as many sources as you need. Okay. Replace the vertical box with a grid panel of 1 row. Okay. The problem is that... So now this is... No, wait. I did a mess. Replace with grid panel. 1 or more widgets are used in the graph. Hey, I know. Oh, fuck. No, but the problem with... Wait. The problem of the grid panel is that then I need to specify the rows, right? So I will have to say row 0, row 1, row 2. I mean, I can, but the idea was to avoid that. And also, as you can see, I have a problem with Yeah, but still my scroll box doesn't kick in anyway. Why? My scroll box still doesn't work. Wait a second. Let me roll back and... because I don't want to mess up with this. Let's try in another let's try in another page, okay? Let's create a new widget, new separate widget, so that we don't mess up with our widget, okay? So this will be test scroll, right? So we need to understand why. So let me put a scroll box. Okay. There is my scroll box. And inside the scroll box, let me put a vertical box. And inside a vertical box, I will put my help text, right? We'll put a number of them so that okay, now the scroll bar is showing. Right, now the scroll bar is showing. So in this case, it works perfectly. There is just a scroll box with a vertical box with our stuff in it. So it seems to be working as expected. So now why in our case, why in this window doesn't, right? Well, one of the differences is that in this window we are inside a grid panel. So that may be a difference. Okay, so let me wrap this scroll box inside a grid panel. And and let me have one column, one row. It seems that it's working where the grid panel actually has a proper. You see, if I remove the row fill, the grid panel doesn't have the scroll. While if I put my row, okay. So it seems that the issue is that my grid panel does not have a row fill. That's true. The problem, I think, when we added the row fill, we were in trouble because wait. Grid panel. So we have a row 0. And this one we have a row span 2. In reality, I don't want any row span, so but this one is not because the sides box. Okay, because the sides box. Because I'm pushing the sides box this way. Okay, now wait. I think now is better, eh? Now we should have on the right side. Yes. Okay. Now here we have the scroll box, which is nice. I mean, we will change the font and everything and the background but you know what I was thinking though? I was thinking that the top row, I think the top row will be going through all the widget. Like I was thinking that this horizontal box is actually column span too. No, wait. I made a mess. This horizontal box is actually column span too, right? And but then I have the problem. Well, I could do the same trick. I could say that my scroll box has a padding of 50 from the top. Yes, exactly. And now my sides box can be... The only thing that I need, I don't really know if I need this sides box actually. If I don't have this sides box, right? If I replace it with a scroll box, let me see. Let me see what happens. Much better. Okay. Okay, perfect. So we have the ability to scroll left and right properly. Okay, I think it's good. I think it's good. So, do we want to do the... Okay. It works fine. It works fine, which is great. Do we want to do the formatting? Because I could, The problem will be to put the special character everywhere. But for example, look at this text, how messy it is. It's just, you know, one line. And... You know, this emote list is just fully one line. Why my PC is T max FPS? My PC is like all excited. I think because I'm playing this at max FPS. Yeah, she's relaxing now. So in reality, this emote list, right, is yeah, but even away, you see, away is this, right? Look at how it is here and how it is here. So yeah, so I think it's very annoying. I think we will do the carriage return. We will force the carriage return here. The way to force it will be to put a special character, right? So the special character can be something like /r/n or something like that, if we want, or it can be BR, you know. The problem is if I put a BR tag, I think our XML will go crazy. No, I cannot put a BR. I think a /rn would be fine. I think we say something like /rn, and I know it's annoying, but because I don't have another way, right? I don't have another way. I need text that is actually parsed by the XML, the standard XML parser, that is then sent to me. and I can then substitute as needed. And I will have to do it. Let me see where I have to do it. I will have to do it. Yeah, we'll have to do it here. So when there is content text, right? Because this one is content text, yes. When this one is content text, then we place our /rn and we substitute it. So yeah, so basically this, right? We can say text content. I think there is a substitute or something, or replace. So we can replace /rn with now the question is, replace it with what? I think we have a new line. I think there is an Unreal character that says new line. I don't remember. Wait, there is. Let me see if someone answered to my question of yesterday. Did someone answer to my question? Seems not. How do I find all my posts? Activity. Yeah, no one answered at the moment, but I think no one will answer to this post, by the way. It's too specific. No, I'm searching the line separator. Unreal line separator. There is a thingy. C++ line separator. Wait. New line, yes. There is a standard, right? Standard new line. Come on. I remember there was. Line Terminator, okay. Globally accessible. Nice. So if we do this, I don't know if replaces doesn't like me because I think that we need to do this. Okay, is replace returning the result or changing it in line? No, it's returning the result. So we need to do text content equal to this. And then, okay, now we put text content here. Okay, nice. So now, I don't know if this is the best solution, but anyway, is a solution. Okay, is a solution. So I can now just spam this /rn and Yeah, we'll make the text look a bit messier, but you know. So if I do this, right? Something like that. We did it on away. We did it on away. And now I launch it again. Away. Oh fuck. Didn't work. Wait. I think it didn't compile it, boys, for some reason. Let me close the editor, recompile. Because there is no way it's not working. People stuck on the state again. Okay, so we said commands chat away. What the? You serious? What? Is not working. Okay. Is not working? Unless this /r is actually considered. Oh my. You think that this /r is actually considered a special character? Yes, I think it is. I think it is. So I should escape it. I should /rn. Probably. That is possible. Because I think that he's really searching for a carriage return now. That he will never find. Because they've been removed by... Ah, now it's okay. Yeah, it was the... it was the fact that he was actually escaping it. Pretty cool. Okay, so... Yeah, you see? So if we want to have it formatted somehow, you know, you can do that. You can have the RN. Now, I see a problem though. There is an extra space everywhere. Why there is an extra space? You see that after usage there is an extra space. Is it? Usage. Is it because we are getting this space and putting it... I don't think so. Let me try to remove this, because I actually have a space. Let me try like this. Strange though. No, it's the same. Why we get... Why we get an extra space at the beginning of each phrase? I mean, is the line Terminator doing that? It may be the line Terminator. Maybe the line Terminator. If I change it with a single Terminator, I don't know. What? I don't know, we have an annoying extra space. I mean, it's not super important, but for some reason each line is starting with an extra space. I don't know why. It's the same. I don't understand why. I mean, we are substituting /r/rn. So if I don't do this, right? If I don't do this, do we have a space after usage? That's the question, I guess. If I don't do this, if I don't, we cannot really see it because, but yes, it seems we do. Yeah, it seems we do. Because you see there is a /rn, then there is a space, there is /rn, and there is a space. So it seems that actually, that's so strange. Yeah, I think it's a problem of the XML parser. I don't think it's nothing that we do. I think it's something. I think it's something in the parser that is actually getting the text with an extra space. I have no idea why, but it seems that when it's tokenizing between a token and another token is adding a space. Because probably stripping all the spaces up front. That's very annoying. Well, in theory, you know, we could say we could remove space, but I don't know if we could remove the space like this. Let me try. Because actually the space is there, so we can. The only problem if he's always there or not. Maybe it is. Yes. Like this it works. It's a bit of a workaround, but like this we don't have the extra space anymore, right? So we assume, basically the way we did it is that we assume that the XML parser is anyway adding an extra space after our after each token, including the /rn, and we are removing it. Okay, like this it works. Like this is what it works. I can scroll both sides, and I think it's pretty good. Okay, is it time to bring it into our game or not yet? Is it time to bring it to our game? Is it something missing, you know, that we want to do in this example? Apart from the formatting and the colors and the background, but all of that we will do it in our game. I'm thinking... there is one thing that I wanted to do. There is the ability to click on a link. It's not easy though, huh? The ability to click on a link, because I want, what I said that I would like to have additional help, you know, and I want to have links to our wiki, but maybe that one, you know, we do it manually. So we set it up. Yeah, maybe it's easier. I just set up a tab that actually contains that actually contains a link. How do I do that? How can I have a page? How can I have a link that goes to a browser? I think we had something like that. I think we had something like that in the past. But then I deleted it, I think. But maybe it's still there, eh? Let me check. Let me check. Just a second, I need to do something as well. While it's loading, let me just do something very quick. Okay, done. Easy done. I think we have a window. We had a window. This is our main project, where we will migrate the help window. So I think under UI, I had or settings or options. Win options, yes, website. Website, exactly. So this was the link to our website. We don't use this page anymore, but it's still there. Let me see what we do on the on click. As simple as this. Launch URL. Okay. I thought it was harder than that. So launch URL. Okay, let me try in our test project. So let me put a button. Let me add an additional button, and we call it button URL, and we call it website or something, just as a test. And when I click on clicked, I would like to launch this URL. Okay, do you think it will work? Yeah, it does. You open in my other browser, but it's okay. Yeah, it worked actually. It actually worked. What do you mean connection not secure? Oh my god. Because I launched it with HTTP. Wait. Yeah, because I launched it HTTP instead of HTTPS. HTTP is still working on our old website. Interesting. Yes, but it's opening the page. It's on the other screen, but it opened the web page. So I think the launch URL. So yeah, probably that panel I will just do it manually. So it's probably easier. Well, another thing will be just to clean up the clean up the panel when you switch. You see that when I switch, this panel is not cleaned up, right? But that we can do it in our code. It's very simple. We just take this scroll box and we remove all the content. So it's very easy. It's very easy. I don't know if you want to have some additional formatting, but yeah, the text definitely we will make it smaller on the right. That's okay. At the moment, we don't have any indication of what we have clicked, right? Like if I click this, I don't see in any way that this is highlighted or something, right? While I think it would be nice to have a kind of an highlight based on what I clicked. This should not be too hard to do, because should not be too hard to do. Basically, what I need to be sure is that I have my help node. Yeah, so this text block should get, what is this text block? This text block is a button. A button actually could have, yes, a color now. No, it doesn't. Why it doesn't? Okay, like that. So I could change the alpha. I could change this, right? And I could make it slightly gray so that it looks highlighted. Maybe not gray. Gray is a bad color. Whatever, right? We choose a color. And okay, so Yeah, I think we can do it like this, and then we will reset it to the original. So we need to change the background. Basically, we need to change the background color of this button item when our item is selected. We need to change, and we need to reset the color of all the other items. That's the problem, because we need to reset the color of everything else. So yeah, it's like the typical highlight. I did it a million times, but we need to is basically in this function, right? Is in this function. So I will have to go through all the items on the left. Actually, I'm not passing in the actual item. We are just passing in the content, but we are not passing in the actual item, which is kind of annoying. I still would like to know why there is this note. Why there is this note? I don't understand, boys. There is always this note about no value will be returned by reference, parameter content. I don't know why it continues to say that I have a parameter by reference. I don't get it. It's definitely not by reference, but okay. I don't know, maybe because there is an array of a complex structure, but so the idea is that I get the idea is that I don't know if I can do it easily though, because this structure because it can be very, very big, eh? Can be very, very big. Yeah, but anyway. I mean, I think you can do it. But the problem is that we need to navigate basically this structure and find... or we keep a list of help nodes, right? If we keep a list of all the help nodes, that is a bit easier, because we could just scan all of them and invalidate the highlight. Otherwise, the only way would be to recursively run through all the child. Yeah, recursively run through all the child in the UI, so all the widgets. So we'll go through canvas panel and check if it's a button item. Go through grid panel, go through check expand, and reach finally this guy. And then go down here. So we will have to go down so much, and we will have to analyze, you know, hundreds of items just to find all the button items. While another way could be to just keep a list of all the help node kind of in an array, when we create it. And then just scan those and check if it's equal to the current item, and we okay, wait, let me do one thing at a time. So if I add here another input, right, and the other input will be the current item, so it needs to be an help node, right, and this one will be an help node reference. Okay, so I can just say self, right, and I put it there. Okay, so now in our calling function here, I need to create a new event, unfortunately, but it's okay. And so we will call it item clicked. So this one will become the new delegate, and also I have to pass it there. And this new delegate as our new parameter, right? So we can delete this guy. So now this we can highlight, and highlighting this is very easy, right? I can just go here, get item. Actually, I can even do it better. I can create a function here that is just called highlight something, highlight item, and this highlight item will take highlight item with a parameter which is yes or no, highlight, which is a boolean, and we branch here, and based on that we do the highlight. So I need to set the color. We said the background color. Okay, so we set the background color to whatever. We set the background color to, let me do a kind of something like this, and opacity 1, while in cases false, we basically reset it to whatever it was, so which was 1 but with 0 opacity, was 0 0 0 0 0, right? So the default I think is 0 0 0 0 0, if I remember right. Let me see. The default is 1110. Well, it's the same because anyway it's transparent, but let's keep it as oops. So basically like this, 11110. Okay. So this will be the highlight, right? And so we can just say that we want to highlight our item, right? And this will actually highlight it, but it will not remove the highlight on all the others yet, right? So if I click here, you see that this one is now highlighted. Now I don't know if I like it, but you see it's not removing it from the others, so I can continue to click and I'm highlighting them all. And the problem is that I didn't do yet the problem is if I have a list that is as big as this, is really so many elements to scan. I mean, it's not a big issue, but it's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying. Because I have two ways of doing this. One is to really scan all the elements of this thing. Which means that I will have to scan like every box, every line, every dot, you know, understand if it's actually a button or not. The other way, because it, yeah. Well, I could scan it all. What I can do, I can scan it, just cast to widget, to help node, cast it to help node widget. And then if it's not an help node widget, I do nothing. If it's an help node widget, I call highlight false. There is a possibility. I don't love it, but is a possibility. So what do I do? First of all, I have the problem that I don't know in which panel I am working at the moment. Because actually I have, in this case, in this example, we have multiple panels, right? So I don't know which is the V box that is my father, right? But I need to scan only that V box. I need to scan only that V box. Yes, I do. So, or we pass it when we do the setup. Yeah, that's probably the easiest. Because otherwise... VBox. Because at the moment this guy does not know what is the current VBox. He has no idea. He has no idea who is his father. I am your father. He has no idea who is his father. So inside of this component, we don't know that we are inside that particular VBox. We don't know. I mean, we can add it. We can add it. You can add the parent VBox. It's not a problem. And we can promote it to a variable and just set it so that we have a reference. So that each component knows in which panel it is, right? This way, each component knows in which V panel it is. So when I click it, I am sure that I can clean up only the items inside that VBox, right? So it is already reducing drastically the number of items I have to scan. And this I like, right? But now we need to know. So now when we bind, then we also need the VBox then, right? We also need the VBox. And okay, no, doesn't like it. Sometimes the editor is fucking up. Like now, you see that here he has new parameter instead of VBox. Is because he actually messed up. He actually messed up. Fine. I mean, okay. It's continuously saying that this node will not be returned by reference. I don't know what to say. I mean, fine. It's not returned by reference. Okay. GG. So we need to substitute again, yes, because we added new functionality. So this content will go in content, this help node will go here, and now we also have the VBox, right? So we know in which VBox we are, which is actually good. Which is actually good. So okay, so in theory, if we want to do it now, we could scan this VBox, right, for all the possible items in it. So I could do, but this needs to be recursive though, that's the problem. Because if I just do get children, right, I don't think that get children will return. If I do get all children, I think this one will return only the first one. Yeah, exactly. We can try to print it out, but I'm pretty sure that this one will return 1. Will not return so let me print it out, but I'm pretty sure that this will be 1. This will be 1, unfortunately. 0? What the? What? Children 3. Children 0. No, wait. I connected wrong. I connected wrong. What? VBox? What? What? Because wait. I have another setup. In the recursive function, wait. In the recursive function, I have another setup. No? Add child. Yes. Yes, I do. And I'm not setting up the VBox here. Okay. So I need to pass it in. So that everyone knows what is his father. Okay. Okay, well. Yeah, it's becoming a bit of a mess, but I think it's fine. I mean, Performance wise, we are not really doing anything crazy, but I'm thinking, you know, if I go this way, let's assume that I add the VBox, I click, I connect it here, you know. Now, everyone will know his children, right? But this guy will just know 3, right? Yes, exactly. He knows that he has 3 so it's not really helping me, because I will have to take those 3 children and actually go down So the other option is to keep an array on the side. Let me think about it, because it's probably a better idea, because the amount of navigation is insane otherwise. So if we remove this VBox 1 second, and what I need to do, I need to have basically every time I add a new child for that particular panel. The problem is that we don't have a concept of a dynamic concept of the current panel, right? So we don't know, basically the code at the moment does not really know if we are here, or if we are here. It doesn't know. It doesn't know, because these are just shown dynamically, and so it doesn't know in which of the 3 we are, right? And so if you want to keep an array of all the help nodes that we have, I will have to keep it by panel. So I need to create 3 new variables and keep them by panel, which is very messy. I really don't like it. I really don't like it. I really don't like it. Ah, stupid me. We can just keep the last selected and GG. Yeah, I'm stupid. It's too early in the morning. Well, it's not early, but for a Sunday. We can just keep the one that we selected. We don't need any of this, boys. We don't need any of this. I don't know. I don't know why I did this. It's useless. Completely well, it's not useless, but is not a good idea. It's not a good idea. We just keep the currently selected and we unlight it. Oh my god, thank god I thought about it. Otherwise I would be so ashamed. I would be so ashamed to have it done the other way. What do you mean is in use? It's not in use. Ah yes, it's in use here. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. We can just save the last one selected into a variable and just unselect that one. There is no reason to scan anything. Okay, so yeah, I need to redo it, I know. You know that yesterday I got a copyright strike for yesterday I got a copyright strike for a song of Chrono Cross, right? Which is, by the way, an insanely beautiful song. And why? Not because that song was actually copyright strike, no, but because another band did a rip-off of that song, right? Just added whatever, some rap word on top of it, and copyrighted it, right? And so I got a copyright strike not for the original song, but for the rip-off. Can you believe it? That is so stupid. So I actually contested it. I want to see what they answer. I contested saying the song that I'm playing is this one, okay, and is not giving copyright strikes on YouTube because it's a video game song, and people can play video games on it. I mean, can play video games with the music on. But I got a copyright strike from this other song, which is a rip-off of the first one, right? Because someone decided to copyright it. And in theory they couldn't, because it's containing a copyright song. So I don't know, anyway. I mean, it's so stupid. Okay, so what we need to be sure of is that when we click, right? When we click, we set the current node equal to this node, right? After the highlight. So that's very important. But at the same time, we also want to remove the highlight from the previous one, right? So we highlight our new node. We remove the highlight from the previous node, right? And then we set the current node to the current node. I mean, we set the one that we click to the current node, right? So this way will work perfectly without doing any crazy search or whatever I was trying to do. That makes absolutely no sense. No sense! You see? Perfect. Zero cost. Okay. Nice. Okay, this is what I wanted to do. Now the color, I don't know if the color is the best color actually, but probably the color is not the best color. But accessed none trying to read a current node helper. Ah yes, because if it's not valid, we should do it only if it's valid in theory, because the first time you will get an error otherwise. I mean, we could have a branch here that if this node is valid, we are doing this, but I don't know if it's really required. I mean, it's cleaner, for sure it's cleaner. For sure it's cleaner. If it's not valid, we just keep the highlight. Right? So we don't get that error anymore. And everything will be fine. Okay, we skip it this way. We skip it this way. Fine. Hello, Gion. Hey. Streamlabs still sleeping? Yeah, absolutely. Streamlabs, I don't know. I mean, Twitch works, but YouTube, no. How are you, by the way? It's a long time I don't see you. We made a lot of progress with the game. We made yeah, a lot of stuff. In the last months, I did a lot. I actually did a lot. Do we want this to be more yellow or more, I don't know. Let me try like this. Let me try like this. Slightly better. I don't know why it's green. I mean, it's going it's going a bit green. But fine. That is Warframe, huh? Yeah. That is Warframe. Warframe has a good music as well. I really liked it. Okay, I think we should stop wasting time on the colors. I think it's fine. I don't know if I like the fact that it's so cut off, but the reason is that our text doesn't have any padding, so if we really want, we could have a bit of padding left and right on the button. I don't know, like 5. Oh, we have a 40 on the left. So the text could have 45 and 5 on the right. No, but still, yeah. I think like this it will work because the button is below the thingy. Yeah, okay. Yes, I think it's a bit better. It's less cut off, right? Okay, and then we will change obviously the font. You have 1 hour break around this time. Yeah, for me, Sunday morning, usually I don't stream, but I decided to stream anyway. Are you working today? That you are saying that you have 1 hour break because you are working also on Sunday? Okay, so I think it's about time to move this component to our game. I think we did everything. We did the highlight, we did the picture and text. We did the carriage return if you want it. Let me ask you a question, Gion. Are you using an XML parser in your game? And if yes, which one? Because I'm having some problems using the default XML parser that is inside Unreal. I know it's a very, very simple one, but for example, is stripping all the carriage returns and is stripping all the spaces even in the text, that in theory should not do. I mean, it's okay to do it in the XML, but not in the content, right? Only Friday you don't work? Okay. For XML, I use one from GitHub. The UI. Do you remember the name or the? Do you remember the name or the link? Because my problem is that it's stripping my carriage returns. So if I have something like this, away on without, and then I go to the next line, is destroying the next line. I added myself, you know, a special character like this, and I detect it, and I add the carriage return again, because he's stripping it, he's removing it. But anyway, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I think it's an okay deal. Okay, so I think it's time to integrate it. I'm just thinking if there is anything else I want to do before integrating. But I don't think so, because we have the scrolling working on this side, and we have the scrolling working on the right side, and yeah, you see that here, for example, I did it manually. So I manually added back the carriage returns, but it's a bit annoying. Tiny XML. There is one paid in the marketplace but free on GitHub. I forget which one. I don't know if I want to change it now, but I think that maybe. Tiny XML. Yeah, but it's in blueprints. I don't need blueprints. I need just a C++. I don't use XML in blueprints. Unreal XML reader. GitHub. Because I've seen this one. A Emacs easy parser. But this one as well is just providing the functionality in blueprints. But I really don't need it in blueprints. And seems to be anyway, I don't know, a bit too simple. Anyway, for now, I will leave it as is. It's only C++ by its blueprint support, okay. I don't know. I will need to read the code though to understand if they are doing it properly. Example project. I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy at the moment to do that. Okay, so fine. So we have this working. Oops. So we have this thing working. So I think we should just integrate it, and we should start to create our help file. So to integrate it, let me just check. What do I have? What do I have in my? So this test scroll is not needed. There's struct sample nodes. Who is using struct sample nodes? Struct sample nodes, DT sample nodes. I think this thing I'm not using, huh? I can delete, huh? And WinHelp we are using, help node we are using, help picture, help text we are using. Yes, this species we are using. I'm just checking everything is still working. Okay. So yeah, I think we need only to port this piece. So if I select this and I export it, I cannot do it this way, huh? I have to select this and export it. Migrate. Now, these ones we have already. Yeah. So I think I will import them and then I will delete them, but it's fine. They want to use, they just wrap some C++ library as a EU plugin in real XML. Yeah, my question is if we can use preserve space, right? XML preserve spaces. So preserve space and carriage return. Preserve space is an XML specification thingy that you can say XML space preserve, right? And if you say that, it should preserve the spaces within the text, right? If you have a content that is text, it should preserve it. And in general, it should preserve carriage returns, because the XML specification is saying that carriage return are actually preserved, right? So I need that library to do these two things: preserve space and preserve carriage return. But in particular, carriage return. Space, I'm a bit less interested, but carriage return, yes. Unfortunately, the parser of Unreal is just tokenizing everything, including the text, and so it's destroying any formatting that you have. Which is not the greatest. Okay, so now we have our new window inside our plane shift directory. Very nice. So the first thing I should do is to change these three pictures, because actually these three textures, because actually I have them already in another place. Let me see, I don't know where, but if I search minus, yeah, you see that now we get two. Is under game texture icons. So I need to switch those so we don't duplicate anything. And to switch those, I think I need to go into help node. What the fuck? We have an invalid node. Wait. So we didn't port something. We didn't port because yeah. Okay, yes, because I have my C++ stuff that I didn't port yet. Okay. So we need to port this code, huh? We need to port all of this, so we need to port we need to port 1, 2, and 3. And we need to port it into our BP utils. in our main project, right? And I can say, maybe we can put a comment here and say help window XML functions or something like that. Okay. And so this, and then we need to port also the code that we have here. Texture by path, no, because texture by path we have it already. Okay. And now the problem is that I also need to port the new structure, right? This help node. I don't know if I want to put it in BP utils though. This help node, I mean, it's valid only for the help window. So where do we want to put it? I don't like to put it into BP utils. You should support everything. The lib is very big community, like 30 devs. Oh my god, 30 devs to read XML? Wow. So where do we put this thing? In our project. I mean, we could put it in BP utils, but BP utils in theory is not hosting structure. Well, this one, for example, we have it here. I don't like it too much here. Because in theory it's in our UI. Now, we don't have a C++ UI folder because all our UI is in blueprints, actually. So I will have no other better place anyway, yeah? Probably not. Probably not. I mean, it's definitely a client thing, so... Or we put a client, or we create just a new H file that is called like help window on the client side, you know? And just we include that one, and we have these two XML structures. Or I put it in BP utils. I mean, in BP utils it's a bit rough. I mean, I can, but I don't know. I love when Visual Studio is trying to help you and is messing up all your indentation. Okay, I think it could be fine. For now, I would probably move it, but I don't know where, because creating a new... Hello, Fanner. I'm doing great. I decided to stream Sunday morning, which is a, you know, not a typical... But I wanted to go on, I mean, to proceed with this thing, and I was probably going to work on plane shift anyway, and so it was like, you know, if I'm going to work on plane shift anyway, I can just stream it. Why not? We have no secrets. We have no secrets here, right? I can show you all my code with no problems. Okay, so we have okay. I remember I had an example, no? Yes, it's here. Why I didn't copy this? I don't know. What is going on with this indentation? Why the indentation is not... I don't know. Why? I mean, is off by one. What? Why? So strange. I don't understand what is going on in this life. What is going on in this life? Okay, I don't know. The indentation for some reason was all off by one space, just because it wanted to be annoying. Okay, so I think we can recompile this, right? And we didn't add any files, so we can just recompile. And now we have the new functionality for help, for the help window, for reading the help files. Now, I think we need to start to pump in data though, because well, maybe I can create the top row buttons first, and then we can pump in data. What for format document command? I don't understand the question. What I'm using it for? I'm using it for the help window. So we have a help window in the game that looks like this. If you see on the right side here, that you can actually click on the different thingies and to format the window is Shift Control F. Okay. I don't know. It was looking weird. It was like. There is also a good song. Very epic. Yeah, the problem of automatic formatting is that it's not really looking at Unreal declaration, so it will indent the declarations all weird. Okay, so now in theory we should not have that error anymore, right? So if I open help node, why is saying that we have an invalid type? What do you mean by invalid type? Bro. It's not invalid type. It doesn't like description, which is actually an help content, right? Is help content, but help content, we declared it now. We compiled it right now. And it's here. Help node. So I don't understand why it's complaining. But it's definitely complaining. Let me try to use help node. Help node. Yeah, you see? Is here. I can use it. Maybe because it's in a different place. That's possible. But it's kind of strange. Let me try to delete this and migrate it again, because maybe during migration it's checking the class and whatever. What is your feeling about Visual Studio 22 so far? Very good. It's much better than the previous one. Previous one I was going crazy, completely crazy on waiting time. The waiting time was impossible. It was absolutely impossible. I was instead of right clicking stuff and doing it, I was just going manually, because it was quicker to go manually than going with the help. Oh my god, why is breaking my balls? The following member variables have invalid type. What do you mean by invalid type? It's not an invalid type. It is a valid type. Well, I can redo it, but it's annoying. I think it probably because the class is not sitting in exactly the same place, because... But actually it is sitting in the same place, because in my project I have a source Unreal util, and on the other case I have a source help project util, whatever. So is at least in the same directory below. I did it by purpose to avoid exactly this problem, but it seems that it doesn't like it. I mean, I can... Yeah, you see, is help system util bp util, so it's exactly in the same place. It's not fixed automatically, yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's not... I mean, it's not too... well... I'm thinking if it's a problem or not, if I can just redo it, but it's freaking everywhere. I mean, in so many places. Well, it's basically here and... Yeah, but it's everywhere, bro. It's everywhere. Yeah, we can do the redirect. I think I did the redirect already in the past, but... okay. We do the redirect, but then the redirect I can remove... Can I remove it after it's loaded once or no? I don't want to leave the redirect there forever. I remember that yeah, property redirect. After you save, you can remove it. Yeah, we did it in the past for something else that was broken. Property redirect. But can I do it from here? Redirect. No. It seems you cannot do it from there. We can try. That's kind of annoying though, because it means that if I do any changes to my other source file, then I mean to my other project, I cannot merge it easily. Well, I can merge it with the thing. Default engine or default, I don't know. Now we need to find where the hell is that. Profile redirects, active class redirect. Yeah, you see, for example, we have all these ones that are still there. There was an active class redirect. Script rotate. Why script? Old class. Rotate object. Yeah, because rotate object is the name of the project. So the name of my other project is help system. So here will be something like help system and then what? Help system help node. No. Not help node. No. Help content. Yeah, but consider the help content as inside another class. So he has help. I think I need to do both help content and help node. I think I need to do both help content and help node. Because they are both used. It is a class or a struct. It is a struct. Is it different? There is an active struct redirect. I don't know. Yeah, there is an active struct redirect. Great documentation. Insane documentation. It's continuously going at the same place, bro. Okay, well, we will assume that it's called struct redirects. The problem is, will then be old struct name? Maybe a new struct name? I don't know. Let's try like this and see what happens. Let's try and see what happens. Maybe it will work. Core director is example. Yeah, I don't know why in the class documentation they don't like link to the real documentation. I mean, in many cases you search for a documentation and you just find one line with the name of the class, right? So that's very bad. Help node as an invalid type. We'd like to remove them. No, it's still complaining, boys. Doesn't like it. It's still complaining. Oh my god, why I have to waste time on this? Why I have to waste time on this? Okay, why I didn't like it? Active class redirect, active struct redirects, help system, f help node, help system, help f node. Holy Jesus. Jesus! This stinks! It's not working at all! Why? Maybe without F? Maybe without F. Help node. I don't know. He has an help node here. Let me see. Game plane shift. Widget blueprint generated class. Wait. Help node, plane shift. Help node. Help node. I don't know, boys. Old name. From docs called old name, not old struct name. Old name and new name. Okay, I can try that. Old name, new name. Where did you find that, by the way? I want to understand where did you find it. So if I search Unreal active struct redirect, core redirects here. Core redirects never remap. Yeah, but active struct redirect is not in this thing. Class redirect, old name, new name. So struct redirect then? Okay. Maybe they changed it recently because in the past was different. Okay, let me try every possible combination, okay? So maybe one of them will freaking work. So let me try struct redirect instead of active. And let's use, yes, old name and new name. Old name, new name, match substring. No, substring, no. Core redirects. By the way, he wants it in a different... he wants it in a different thingy. I mean, he wants it under core redirects. Old name, new name. But he doesn't want it with /script. I don't know. Let me put it with /script and without /script. So maybe. Okay, let me try like this. We have like 5 possibilities. Okay. We have a chance, boys. We have a chance. Let's see what happens. Why doesn't ask you to remap? I mean, it could just ask you which class you want to remap. I don't understand why it needs to do all this mess of... Maybe because it's on loading. I don't know, but... The following member variable. Help node, have invalid type. GG. Help node, help node. I don't know. I placed every possible. Let's try this substring, whatever. This match substring, maybe. Without F. Help system help node. Without F. New struct, my struct. Struct redirects. I don't know. I mean, they are exactly in the same directory. I understand that the module is different, but if I'm doing migrate, it should migrate also that, no? I'm migrating, so it knows that I'm moving between projects, so 100% it will happen. Oh my Jesus. Doesn't like it. I can redo it, but it's kind of annoying to redo it. Because then I have to retest it and maybe I miss some links and... struct redirect, active struct redirects. Let me try this match substring. What is it? Match substring equal to true, huh? Match substring equal to true. Let me also try active struct. I don't know why active, but active struct redirect. Help system. I don't know if help system is correct, but help system. I mean, my project is called help system, so my project is called help system. So in theory, you know. I will try with this match substring. Maybe it's not in default engine, maybe it's in another place, so it's not really reading it. Let me see if it's telling us where to put it, okay? Where should you put this? Maybe it's not in engine, in default engine. Supported core redirect. Core redirect should be configured in your project default engine. Yeah, it's in default engine actually. Actually, it is in default engine. No way. No way. Fuck. Struct redirects. Old name, new name. Can I just put old name? Let me do this. Let me remove help system. Okay? So that let me do like this. So that we match with match substring in theory is trying to match everything with everything. And I didn't even move it, it's in the same class. No way. Widget blueprint game, plane shift, help node. But this help node is actually this window, right? It's this window. And it's saying he has an invalid type, you know, has an invalid type into it. And would like to remove them. And actually here, and here the variable is gone. So if the variable is gone, everything else is gone. You see, all this one is broken. Everything is broken. Some of the links will not work anymore. If I try to create variable description, it's not doing it. He's not doing it, boys. So I cannot even fix it. I don't know if this was an help content or was an help node. It probably was an help node. I don't know. It's all fucked up. It's completely fucked up. Are you sure it's not something else? No, because when I open it, you see it says the variable description declared in help node as an invalid type array of structure. So the variable description, which is this one, as a variable type of help content, right? So in help content, we didn't do help content. We did help content this way, but not this way. Okay, so let me try to do both then. Maybe help node it took it. Help node, because there are two. There is help node and help content. Okay, let's try like this. Maybe it was one of the two. Let me see if the other one. Help node. Yeah, because there are two classes that we need to fix. Two classes. Maybe now, maybe now. Maybe now, boys. We have another chance. We have another chance. Fuck. The variable description declared in help node as an invalid array of structures. Okay, let me try again the... Let me try the active. Let me try the active with help content. Let me try the active, the struct with help content and the module name. Okay, let me try like this. Oh, I closed the other one? No. Let me try like this. He's very stubborn. I mean, he's really not willing to cooperate. He's not cooperating at all. Why? He's not cooperating at all. Jesus! I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, really. Also with the script pad. Okay, let's try also with the script pad. Let's try also with the script. Struct redirect, but we have it here. We have here old name, new name. With the script pad, we have it already here. No, it's this one. Script, help system, help node, new name, script, help. So I don't know how else to do it. I don't have any more options. I can add the F again. I can add the F again. I can have the script with matching substring. I don't know. Can have the script with matching substring. Help content, yes, help content. Let's try with the F, without the F. Without the F, with the F. So it is without the F, with the F, with the script. Okay, with the script. And it is with the script and with matching substring. Okay, let's try like that. I think I have like all the possibilities, boys. All the permutations. How hard is to ask for a substitute? Like they do when you delete an asset and they ask you, this asset is used here in here. Do you want to replace it? I mean, how hard is to do that? Do we get a warning when we load something or not? Ah! Oh, Jesus, it worked. Okay, it worked. Holy moly. It worked. Okay. It worked. So let me see if I resave this guy. And I resave this guy. Because obviously all of them are using it somehow. Yes, all of them are using it. And help text and help picture are not using it. So if I resave it, do you think that help node? I just want to see what the hell it's doing. Help node. It looks identical in theory here, but help content. Nah, but it's not visible. You don't see the path. Okay. Okay, let me close it. And let me 1 second remove all this mess. Because we don't want to leave that mess, huh? You have that one in your notes. Sorry, I didn't say it. Script. So with slash script, yes, I also used slash script before. That is what I used before. Okay, it's working now. It's working without the redirect. Okay, good. Okay, so we have this thing, right? We have this thing. Now, I think we need to switch. So this help node, This one is actually a widget, so this one should become a WD underscore help node or something. But I think all of this is good. We need to change the picture like we said. So this picture, I don't even remember how I did it. Ah, pain. Ha. Okay. Is in all these places. Okay. So we need to switch from this one to this one. And then I think I can just copy paste, minus, because we have these pictures already in our project, so I don't want to duplicate, right? Okay. So let me see if I try to delete this. Okay, good. Okay, so we brought back this to a normal form. I think the only thing is this help node, which is actually a widget. So in our naming convention should be a WD something, and then go under widget somehow. Let me see if I did the same with crafting or not. Yes, I did WD crafting node. Yes, I think we should do that. I think we should rename it to WD help node. And then, okay. And now we can move all of this. So we can move all the WD into our widgets directory. And we can move the window under our window directory, right? Now this window, I don't think we will exactly use this window though, because this window is not made the way this window is just do I want to start from this window, or do I want to move good question. Do I want to start from here and change these tabs to be the way they should be, or probably yes, probably it's faster to start from this window because I already have it, because I would like to do something similar to banking. No, something similar to merchant. Something similar to merchant. So I need a so we need to change the buttons with WD tab selector. Yes. So this horizontal box, okay, we can start to do these changes maybe. And then I need the picture, the background picture to be similar to this thing, So this brush should become, so this image here. What? What? 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Why is transparent? Probably because he has another background. I think he has another background image. Yes, yes, yes. He has another black and this one is on top, yes. That's the way it works. Okay, so in real and this image should anyway so we need two images basically. We need an image background and an image and this image background is black. I just don't understand why here is not stretched. Probably because it's tiled, eh? Pam para pa pam. Pam pam para pa pam. Tiling vertical. I'm already tiling vertical. I don't know, it seems stretched. Anyway. Ah, because this is left and it's not. Okay, I see. Pom 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 pom. See you, GM. Hello, Arite. Yeah, I decided to stream in the morning. But it's not as early as for US people. Is for me is 11:45. Da-da-da-dum. So alignment, position, GG. Okay, we have a similar background now. It's not perfect, but we have a similar background. Now, these ones, we should definitely change them, right? So this one should become... At the moment, they are just normal buttons, but we don't need them to be buttons. They have to be... WD something. They have to be WD tab. WD tab selector horizontal. Exactly. Okay, so now the WD so we need three of them. We need three of them, and then I need to link the button click, eh? Yes, and when that happens, I need to call the tab changed. Okay, but apart from that, it's the same, huh? Okay. I need, wait. So how many do I need? I need 4. At the moment I need 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. That is what we are thinking. Now I don't know if they will really be 5, but At the moment we have 5, so I need to reproduce this mess and say 31, 36. No, 31, 35. Because we need 5. So if it's less than 36, and this will be win help. Exactly. Okay. So this is just managing the highlights and some wait. Bum, 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 bum. What the fuck? Bind wait. Because I didn't create the I didn't create a dispatcher yet. I need to create a dispatcher that is exactly like this one. So I need to create a dispatcher and we call it edhelp tab changed, and you need to have an input that is an ID which is an integer. Okay. Yeah, setting up our stuff is not always intuitive, but why not? Okay. Doesn't like it. It doesn't like it. While I compiled this and I saved it. I compiled it and I saved it. So the dispatcher is there. WinHelp. WinHelp. I said WinHelp, right? I said WinHelp. I get my thingy and I bind help. Okay, now it arrived. It took a bit, but it took a second, but then it did it. Okay. Okay, so this should do what we need for the change of tabs. Hello, Shindozo. You are there? Yes, I see you. I definitely see you. What is that program? This program is Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine is a very nice 3D engine. Hello, who joined? Thank you, Samuel, for the follow. By the way, if any one of you Didn't follow yet. Please click that follow button so we can see each other again. So what you see on screen is kind of visual scripting. Okay, so you can script things just visually. So for example, this is a variable and it is a conditional statement, like an if statement, right? So it's saying if this variable is true, do this. If it's false, do that, right? So it's kind of a visual scripting that you can use, and you can complement with C++ code like this, you know, to build your game. So you can use one or the other, or you can use a combination of the two. And at the moment we are working on the help window. We created a very simple help window like this with a kind of a, you know, tree structure, and we read this tree structure from an XML file. And now I'm basically, and we did it in a separate project just as a test. And now I'm bringing this into our main project and skinning it, you know, and improving the buttons and all of that. So, but we did all the tests on a separate project just to speed up testing, because our main project is a bit bigger, and so it takes more time to run and to test. So now what we're gonna do, what we're gonna do, so we have our WinHelp that now should be, yes, and we need, wait, I'm in the wrong project. This one, WinHelp, yes, and so we need to substitute these buttons with our buttons, right? So we said that we need 5 of them. So this will be WD tab start, and then I'm just going to duplicate them. Now I need to assign IDs, because we said that from 31 up, right? From 31 up. So this will be start here. Then we duplicate, and the second one we call it interaction. And this will be 32 interaction. And then we duplicate it again. Interaction, I missed a letter. And then the next one will be progression. So this will be 33 progression. And then what? And then we need chat commands and additional help. Okay, chat commands. Now chat commands, I think we can split it. Also I wanted to have GM commands separate. GM commands I wanted to have. So it is chat commands. This will be 34. And then we will have one that is GM commands. Now GM commands, yeah, I want to split it because it's so big. And 35. And I think we can hide it for normal players, okay? So normal players will not see this tab. And then there is another one which is additional help that is pointing to our websites. Right? and this will be 36, I guess. Okay, so I need to go 36 and 37. Okay. Okay, so we have that. Now I can delete these buttons because now we substituted with our black buttons with a highlight and everything. So I just want to be sure that I'm not losing the code, right? Because there is this code. So basically we start with my we start like this, and the first thing we need to do, we need to call yeah, we need to call the tab changed, right? So we need to call help tab changed, exactly, with the proper ID. And I don't know exactly what it's doing here, but fine. I don't know because I didn't do that piece myself. So I think like this is fine. And then we need to do the same for the other boxes though, huh? We need to do the same. So for interaction, right? And then we need to do the same for progression and all the others. You know what? I think I'm just going to click them all, so it's a bit faster. And okay, so now we have them all. So this progression and this button URL. This button URL. Ah yes, it's this one website. This also I'm going to delete. Okay, I think I can delete them all now. I can delete all the buttons because they are not used anymore. So okay. So we do the same for all these guys. Because we need to call the dispatcher. Okay. Yeah, this will do something here, but at the moment I'm not ready to do it yet. So let's start to test these first three. I think we have enough here to test. Yeah, so we changed the visibility of the VBox. Yes, exactly. We changed the visibility of the VBox. Now the loading is something that we didn't do yet because there is this event construct. Yeah, pretty much that's it. Now we need to decide where to keep our help files, right? Because our help files at the moment are sitting. What is that? At the moment they are sitting here under content, which may be a place, but I don't know if it's the best place. But maybe yes, maybe yes. Maybe yes. Maybe yes. Should we call them XML instead of TXT? I think it's probably a better idea because they actually are XML. And how should we call them? I think I would like to have. I would like the name like help_start, right? Something like this. Help_start, help_progression, right? And yeah. So help_interaction, help_progression, and so on, right? And so we will have them all like this. Okay, good. Now the only thing I need to do is to point in the setup, you know, to those files. So help interaction, help start, and help progression. Oops. Okay, so this will be the 3 tabs that we are going to load. Now, at the moment I'm not changing the content yet. The content will stay the same. We can see if it works, but before, yeah, no, we need to do a few more things before it works, because we actually need to add a new window. Right, we need to add this new window. Which, by the way, was not moved yet. Wait, no, it was not moved yet. So we need to move it. We need to move it under Windows. Okay. And okay, now that we have it there, I need to enable it in our WD container. Okay, so that's the usual problem that we have. Well, problem, I mean, things to do. So we need to I'm looking at those donations that are going around above, you know. There was that Anonymous that donated $50 2 times. It's kind of insane, huh? It was a long time ago, though. It was a few months ago. Okay, so in W container, sorry, I was thinking to something else actually. I was in standby. In W container, we need to add another window. How many windows we have? Like 40 or so, but yeah. So we create a new canvas. This one will be canvas help, and I have to remember to add it to yes, I have to remember to increase the UI version, right? It is what we said. So the UI version will become 18. Because when I change this UI version, there is a check when the game starts that sees if the UI has been changed, and is basically reloading everything. So now I have my canvas help, I assume, yes. And I plug it there, okay? Now there is one thing that I have to do that I always forget. And this time I didn't, which is to change under data the window array, yeah, the window enumeration, because in this window enumeration we have so this will be wait, there is an help already. Why there is an help already? Why there is an help already? Yeah, there is an help already because it probably was there since the beginning. Okay, so it probably is okay then. It's not in the right sequence, but I don't know if it's a problem that it's not in the right sequence, actually. Compendium achievement compass. Now, you know what? I think I'm going to move the help at the bottom. And I'm also going to move the quit at the bottom so that we are sure that they are actually in sequence. I don't think it makes any difference, but you never know. Hello, Angel4. Holy crap, 773 is the actual episode number. Yes, it is. If you want to watch them all on YouTube, you can. You can start from number 1 and go up. That's pretty funny, huh? That's pretty funny. Yeah, making an MMO takes time. So let me see if we find number 1. Number 1. Number 1. Yes, this one. NPC overlap trigger for interactions. Yeah, but I was already kind of forward though, because you see I was already doing stuff, but let me see what I said. Let me hear what I said. Nothing. I was not speaking. I was trying to move this thing because I didn't have an intro yet. Please say hi in chat if you joined the stream. I'm setting up things a bit just to see if everything is working okay. I did a test earlier, like 2 hours ago, and everything was going okay. So I was really testing things, and then what I started to do, I started to do some C++ stuff. Yeah, so this is number 1. Anyway, they say apart from the fact that is number 1, boys, and it was 4 years ago. Was the 13th of February 2018, but that is the first one where I streamed. It doesn't mean that it's the first time I worked on the project, right? So actually, but yes, YouTube kept them all. One of the benefits of streaming on YouTube instead of streaming in in Twitch, on Twitch, is that it's actually keeping all your videos, right? So if I did it only on Twitch, I would not add all the videos recorded. But I'm streaming on both. I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Okay. So we added to the W container, right? Which is our window manager. And so this guy now knows that there is a new window. Now, what we need to do, we need to be sure that we are respecting the size. Now, this font, I think we will definitely gonna change. Huh? I think we will use our own font. Do you think we should use our own font? I think for long text, it may be kind of annoying. But anyway, I think that the point is that we will definitely reduce the size of that text. So WD help node, no, help text. WD help text, okay? So this is going to be reduced significantly. I don't know if we want to go 18 or, yeah, probably 18 is already too much. But let's keep it at 18. And I don't think I need this. This was just an example, but I think we can leave it like that. And maybe we can use our font on the actual help node, like here. Here I think is okay to use it because it's only the title and wait, text block, font, plain shift. Okay, plain shift font. Now, uh-oh. It is a bit smaller, eh? So actually I think that if we use our font, we can go 16. I don't know exactly why it's not centered, but I think it can be centered vertically. I think it will be probably better. Play the game. Do you want to see the game? I don't know if it's starting now because we are but if you want to see the game, I can show it to you, no problem. Let me launch it quickly. But you know, when you are developing, sometimes you are in the middle of something and the game just doesn't work, right? But let's see. Maybe it works. I can show it to you. If you want to play the game, you can. We have an alpha that is available. Uh-oh. No, we crashed because we don't have a database. That's why, I think. So if you want to play the game, you can. You can play our old game, which is available to download for free, and you can play it. Or if you want to play the new game, you can become a Patreon. We have a website which is patreon.com/planeshift, which is linked in the description below. And for the lowest tier, which is actually $3, you can test the alpha. So if you want to do it, do it. Okay, this is the login screen. Let me see if the server is starting. It's taking a bit of time. Wait. I didn't start it actually because it crashed for no DB. So I'm starting the server. It's the first time I launch it today, so it may take a bit more time because there is no caching. There is no caching running. Okay, it's loading. Okay, it's nearly ready. Don't give up faith. Come on. Come on. He should say ready. When he says ready, he's ready. At the moment, it's still loading. Oh, finally. Yeah, it seems to be working anyway. Here you have the character selection, so you can select one of the characters that you have previously created, or you can create a new one. And we would go with this one, for example. And then you log into the game. And you enter whatever place you were before logging off. And this is the game. Well, here we are in the game. We are in the main city. The main city is called Hydla, and there are some NPC, as you can see. This is actually the test database, so what is the... Where is that guy? Ah, he's there. And then yes, you have an inventory. You know, this is your inventory. You have items. You can change whatever items you want, and equipment, and you have skills. You have combat skills, combat maneuvers, and magic, and you can cast spells. You can kill monsters. You can fight. Yeah. You can have a pet. If you want to have a pet, you can have a pet. This is a pet. I mean, is a pet and a mount is following me or not? No, it's not. I don't know why. But anyway, it's trying. You can mount your pet. And you can fly on top of your pet. For some reason I cannot, I don't know why. And yes, this is the game. I don't know actually what happened, but at the moment it seems that we cannot move while we are on the path. Why? I don't know, we broke something. There's probably something broken, but it's okay. Playing montage emotes on the wrong skeleton. Ah, yes, that's another problem, but it's not. Okay, but anyway, that's what it is. So I'm now working on the help system, which is in theory here. So when we click this, at the moment nothing happens, but it will happen. It will happen soon. So I'm building the. I'm building the help system. Also, we have some emotes. I can say hello. You are so intelligent. Do you dev the whole game alone? No, I have other people helping me. Yes. We have other people helping me, but lately, I mean, from the code side on Unreal is pretty much myself. I have some people helping me on rules and quest, and I am commissioning some of the work when I can. Also thanks to the donations of the people. And yes, I am commissioning some art mostly. And I'm here pretty much every evening, right? Every evening during the week and every afternoon during the weekend. So you can find me here pretty often. If you want to follow the development, you can easily follow. Okay, so going back to what we were doing. So here we have, yeah, so I think I will keep the text on the right, probably the more readable font. I think is probably better. I will just keep the menu with our font. Now, what do we need to do? We need to respect the window size, which is this one. So at the moment we are at the moment it's pretty big, It's pretty big. It's 1000 and something. So it's about 1050, 1025, whatever. And 750 pretty much, right? So we need to add 1050, 750. We need to add this information to wcontainer because wcontainer needs to know all the windows that is managing. So under window data, I need to add a new thing and say, do I want a border? Yes. Is the window visible by default? No. Can the window be closed? Absolutely yes. Can the window be resized? I would say yes. Can the window be moved? Absolutely yes. Can the window be shown from command line? I would say yes. Then we have the height limit, so we can decide, you know, we can decide here the minimum and maximum height limit. So we said 700. We can go with a like a 500 to 750, something like that, or even more. We can do 500 to 800. And in terms of width, we would go 700, 1200. And the default screen position, I think it will be 200 as usual. So it's like a bit in the middle of the screen. And the default window size will be 1050. There is the horizontal and 750, right? So that will be the default window size, and then we also need to tell to our window manager which kind of class it is, and it is in our case WinHelp. Okay, and that's pretty much all we need to say to our window manager. Right now we can connect the help button in the menu bar. Now I don't remember how to do it because the last one I did was some time ago, but let's see. I think in the menu bar, we have I don't know if he's here or where. In the menu bar, create icon, achievement companion, petition, shortcut option, and help. Okay, help. Type help exactly. Okay, good. And then when we are inside of this menu bar icon, help to do, yeah. Exactly, help to do. Now is no more to do because we did it, and so help will be 39, right? 39. So help will be 39. And yeah, 39. I don't know if we need to do anything else. In theory, that should show up the... should show up the window already. Now the window, yeah, we can try to see what happens. Now the only important point is that we are not calling event construct multiple times, right? So yeah, but it is okay. No, I think it's called only once. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens in game. Let's see what happens in game. I think I'm gonna go soon, boys. I will be here. I will be here again in the afternoon, around probably around 4 o'clock. You see the second time how quickly the server starts, thanks to caching. It didn't work. Why it didn't work? Why didn't work? Okay, so in theory when I click here we should see the window, but it's not working. Let me see what he's saying. Attempted to set an invalid index. Because my window window visible. Yeah. I think because unfortunately I did the change before. Okay, let's wait. I think it's just a matter of deleting the it's just a matter of deleting the layout ID, I think. The layout save game. I think so. I think it's just a matter of the save game, probably. Still people stuck on the stair, huh? Let me move you. Let me move you around a bit. Okay. Want to see if he's giving the same error now or not. Now it works. Okay. Okay, so now we have basically the same thing. The difference is that we have our menus here. And now, is this changing properly? Yes, this is changing properly. So, okay, nice. Now these ones are not enabled at the moment. And this text on the right, we need to clean it up, right? We need to clean it up. I think it's still a bit too big. Even if I reduced it, it looks still a bit too big. But basically, at the moment, it's properly working. So it's reading... yeah, it's not reading this picture because this picture does not exist. But it's working. It's reading the XML files and is displaying here the the help, right? Good. I think we did what we wanted to do. We did what we wanted to do, boys. Very nice. I'm happy about that. So we have an help system in the game as well. Now we will have to fill in the text, but maybe some of you can do it, right? If I give you the files, maybe you can fill them in. I think I'm gonna go. I don't know if I want to develop more now. I developed already a few hours this morning. How much streaming did I do? I did 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours I think is good. So I will be back. I will be back in the afternoon. If you want to leave a follow on Twitch, thank you. If you want to leave a subscribe on YouTube, thank you as well. They are both free and they help us a bit. And if you want to go to our Patreon website, patreon.com/planeshift, you can get access to the alpha, and you can also see some of the preview stuff that I'm posting. And you also get a special Discord tag and access to the Discord supporters channel, right? So yeah, just follow us and spread the word that we are working on this game, so maybe more people will get interested. So I will see you this afternoon around 4 p.m. European time, which is in about 4 hours from now. 3:50. 3 hours 50 from now. 3 hours half from now. Okay? I don't know if you want to do a raid, but I don't know if Sunday morning anyone is really working on something. I want to do a raid. Let me see. Streaming soon. Is this guy going to... Soon when? There is someone working with Unreal here. Short stream is streaming since 4 hours. Short stream. Short stream 4 hours.
Okay.
I don't think they are working with Unreal. I was searching someone that is working with Unreal. We are working with Unreal. Oh, Unreal Engine. This guy. Unreal Engine.
To have this thing where contraction brushes when you used to have to add and subtract BSP.
Okay, we will raid this guy, okay? So we go all together. We go all together to say hello to this guy. Okay. Let's do it, boys. The target channel has disabled raids. No, I cannot believe it. Okay, we cannot raid. GG. We will go to Retro MMO. Okay, let's go to Retro MMO. Raid Retro MMO. Okay, we will go there. So, see you soon. I will be gone. Have a good time. See you soon. Okay. See you, Shane. Greetings for Argentina. Yeah, leave a follow and so we see each other again. See you, boys. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye.